Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and even Venus, because this is your love reading for July. I'm Katie, and welcome to the channel. Okay, so we're going to start off this reading by finding a spirit animal card that represents you and the person you're in the relationship with, okay? Oh, there we go. You have two birds. I love it. So you have owl and nightingale. You are definitely nightingale. You have had no problem expressing your love to this person, and I feel like you were very much so like the positive person in the relationship. Not that the other one's negative, but you are just super positive, excited. You have no problem voicing your opinion and expressing your love to this person, okay? And then we've got owl. I feel like this person could be maybe a little bit older than you in age, but could feel more mature than you, feels maybe spiritually like wiser, even if you're the same age. Like I kind of get too that you kind of see them as a mentor a little bit. But owl spirit is all about just seeing the whole picture and wisdom. And I feel like this person is very grounded and established, and you really view them as kind of not the caretaker, but you feel very taken care of by this person, okay? They've made like really good choices in their life. They're, yeah, just really grounded and solid financially, intellectually. I feel a little bit, they're not closed off to you, but they're not as expressive in their love as you were, okay? Which for some of you, you find attractive. Interesting, okay. Okay, let's get out some more for Gemini in the month of July. What does nightingale and an owl need to know for July? Okay, let's see. Okay, that's your overall card. I'm gonna put that there. All right. Oh my gosh. This one card has shown up in all of the readings so far. This is, what's this? Okay, so Rapture, which is so funny because these are the love readings. I feel like you guys have a very, very strong physical connection. Like I'm feeling like y'all get busy a couple times a week, okay? If not busy necessarily like with sex or anything like that, you guys are definitely like affectionate and feel connected. Like the bond between you two and the love feels very just solid, okay? I do see that there's kind of this little hiccup. You have the thorn, which is pleasure boundary, or it's not, protection boundary, excuse me, and clear communication. I feel like sometimes the communication gets a little jumbled between the two of you because you definitely see things very differently. I feel like you're more this youthful spirit. You want to have fun and like you don't take life too seriously. And then owl is just, like I said, very well off, a little more serious. And so sometimes the communication can get a little muddled. I also feel like there is something, not that owl is hiding from you, but they have something that they feel that they are protecting. Not necessarily from you, but kind of a little bit. I don't know if it's like, I'm kind of hearing that like, okay, so owl has like generational wealth, and they're kind of, maybe you guys had to do like a prenup, or there's like money that they just feel that they're kind of, it's not even protecting from you. It doesn't feel very secret, but they just feel like I'm getting this sense that they have like their claws just on it and are just like guarding it, you know? Like not that they don't, again, it doesn't feel like malicious or hiding, but they're just like really holding on to something. And it may not be financial. It may be I just saw like a mother figure. So I don't know if your owl person has like an older mother that they're kind of feeling very protective of. Again, it's not like from you. It's not a secret, but there's something that they're protecting, that there's an emotional connection to it. And I feel like that generational wealth, it's because, you know, it came down from their parents, grandparents to parents, and, you know, and so they just feel emotionally connected to it. Okay. there's Rose Garden, innocence, forgiveness, being gentle with yourself. I feel like you are well aware of whatever this thing is that they're protecting, and there's something that you've done that you feel like you've messed up or you've instigated, but you have, like, it's fine. Like, Al doesn't really care about it. It's no big deal, but it's something that's kind of been eating away at you for a while, and you need to forgive yourself about that and just be kind to yourself. And be kind to yourself from where you came from, whatever that means. Okay, I'm getting that. We also have the grandmothers, which is remember your roots, perspective, trust, and weaving. I think that you guys came from very different backgrounds, and sometimes you don't see the beauty in your background. And I feel that you came from generations and generations of love. You have a strong female presence in your past and in the generations. I think that you came from a line of very strong women, whether you're male or female. But you have, you've got like a team of women behind you, just like cheering you on and giving you love. And they just want you to remember that. Remember that they're there with you always. Okay. So we have rose thread. Inner call, soul-led, the mystic, living courageously. I feel like this card is telling you to have some adventures with Owl Spirit. Like, again, you guys are really connected. It feels really solid. I know you have, we all have our stuff in a relationship. But I think maybe with whatever this protective thing is, you guys kind of need like a break from it. I feel like you need a change of scenery, a change of environment where you guys can truly connect. Yeah, maybe a cruise, because I just got the water and I kind of saw like a boat on there, but somewhere maybe by water. I feel like when you're able to be in nature and for some reason be close to water, this is very specific, the communication lines are also going to open up and flow, which I think will be good, because once you can do that, you guys are going to be better off, right? So then you have open, which is say yes, expand through extremities, trust life. So I feel like when you guys are able to have that and you talk about it, you both are going to open up and be able to communicate better and really gain an understanding for where each other's coming from. I just got, again, like something that you've been hung up on, and Owl Spirit has too, of just the differences in your upbringing and your history and all of that. And I think that when you're able to really truly communicate about it, that is when you both open up, and there's such a beauty and a trust that comes from that, and you guys are able to like expand your relationship, which is so beautiful. Now for your last card, we have Rose Without Thorns. You have the right to joy, peace, sweetness of life. Sorry about that. I was interrupted there at the very end. Usually that doesn't happen. I like to just keep these things going forward. Okay, so the overall message of this reading is roses without thorns. You have the right to joy, peace, sweetness of life. And I do feel that when you kind of go through this whole process and you are really able to have clear communication with your little owl spirit, there is going to be so much goodness and beauty and joy that comes from that conversation. I know that it's difficult, and like learning how to communicate with another human being definitely has its growing pains, but you need to understand this is the time for that communication. And if you can hone in on that, you are going to have sweet, sweet rewards. Okay. Gemini, I love you so much. Thank you for lasting till the end of the video. Please like and subscribe. Hit that little bell if you want to get notified when I put out new videos. And I hope that your July is just full of love.